here I am again, Cikgu Suhada, that going to teach you on how to get E for your code 1511 or science subject. Okay, are you guys ready? Ready. Okay, now I'm going to focus on the answering technique on section A. The secret of section A. Teacher, section A, B, C, what is the difference between this particular section? What I know is just answer everything, but I don't know what is section A, B, C. I just answer everything. Guys, section is very, very important. Remember, just now, if you want to get A, this section A is a piece of cake. Why? Because the answer for the questions are there in the question. You just have to know how to find it. Okay, it's so easy, right? Okay, let's have a look on the setup of the questions, the example of the question that I'm going to provide here. Okay, guys, remember for this section A, this is a section that will test your experimental ability. So they will test your observation skill, they will test your ability to do the hypothesis, they will test your ability to provide a variable. We have three types of variables: responding variable, manipulated variable, and fixed variable. So all are in this section A. Remember, in this section A, okay, you only have 4 questions. It's easy, 4 questions. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each of the question, guys, only 5 mark. 5 mark. So in total, for this section, 20 mark required. So how many you should score for get A? At least you should score 15 over 20. 15 over 20 means you are safe already. Okay, so that's why I'm going to start our answering technique with this section A, the easiest section in the world. Okay, so guys, give me a moment, yeah. Right, so let's begin with the first questions. Table 1 shows the body temperatures for Malik, Moose, and Maverick, and Mail. Okay, they are 4 of the boys: Malik, Moose, Maverick, and Mail. Their body temperature is measured by using a thermometer. So what is thermometer? So this is, I take this question from Form 4, Chapter 3, the parameters of the body heat. So, one of the parameters of the body heat is temperature. How to measure the temperature? By using a thermometer. We have 4 types of thermometer. I'm going to show you shortly. Let's try to answer and study, analysis to study, and we have to analyze the questions first. Okay, so the first box, the height: Malik, Moose, Maverick, and Mail. The second box, the second column, body temperature of Malik, Moose, Maverick, and Mail. For Malik, 39.9, 36.9, 36, 37.8, and 36.2 for Mail. Okay, guys, first thing first, to answer section A questions, what you should do? Find a manipulated variable, and responding variable is a vital part over here. If you cannot find the variables, manipulated and responding variable, bye-bye, paper 2. Okay, so how to find the manipulated variable? Remember guys, manipulated variable is the variables that changeable for the whole experiment that we can change. Okay, so this is the only variable that you can change for the experiment. Okay, and responding variable is the variable that we observe at the end of experiment. What do you observe at the end of the experiment? The body temperature, the colors of the litmus paper. What do you observe by using your eyes? Naked eyes, no need the microscope. Okay, so if you were given with the table, the first column or the first row always be your manipulated variable. Remember, if you were to give a table, the first row, the first column, manipulated variable that we change. The second column, the second row, the second column always be your responding variable. So now you can see the manipulated variable already. For the manipulated variable, the height of the boy, Meanwhile, for responding variable, the body temperature of Malik, Mus, Maverick and Mail. Easy, right? So this is the heart of the questions for section A. Okay, so now let's see the question. Okay, the first questions. State the normal range of human body, guys. This is a theoretical questions. So if you see normal range of human body, 36 to 38 ka? No, 36 to 37.4 degrees Celsius. Remember guys, you have to put the unit. If you didn't put the unit, you only put the numbers, the value without the unit, without the parameters which is degree Celsius, 0 mark for you. 0 mark. Okay, so if you were to write 36 to 37.4, you get 1 mark. Teacher, what if I wrote 36 degrees Celsius? Am I correct? No, guys, 36 degrees Celsius itself doesn't justify a range. The question asks you range. In Malay, they ask you julat. Julat or range, you have to put numbers. A to B, B to Z. At least 2 units lah. 2 numbers, 2 parameters. Okay, settle the first question. 1 mark, remember. Each questions in this particular section, 5 mark. So you have to score at least 4/5. Right. The second questions. State one observation that can be made based on table 1 and the answer in 1A. 1A is the normal range of body temperature. Okay. Now, let's have a look back on the table because we have to make an observation. See the observation? You just have to observe on the questions. The mark is there. The answer is there. You just have to find and figure out. Okay, let's do an observation. How to do an observation? Okay, first of all, just now the questions ask you to justify what is the normal range, 36 to 37.4. Now, can you observe which of the following body temperature of the boys are actually exceeded the normal range of body temperature? 36.9 is normal. 36 still consider normal. Remember guys, below than that not normal. Higher than that, fever. Okay. So 37.8, is it normal? Maverick, is it normal? Definitely not normal lah. It's more than 37.4. Okay. 36.2, still normal. So who is the one that not normal? Maverick. Oh, this is Captain Maverick or what? Okay, Maverick. Okay, this Maverick 37.8. Now you can answer already. Maverick does not have normal temperature. Okay, so his normal temperature just now, 37.8, it is not normal, so 37.8. Okay, so 37.8 justify that he currently had a fever. So 1 mark for a correct observation. Settle. Okay, the answer is there on the table. You just have to find and figure out. Okay, the next question, give one inference about Maverick's condition. Okay, teacher, what is inference? Okay, I'm not that sure about inference. Can you give me a clue how to answer this type of question, inference? Okay guys, to answer the inference type of question, you just have to remember inference is equivalent to reason. What is the reason? Maverick have a body temperature of 37.8 degrees Celsius. Give your reason. How to give a reason? You just guess lah why he has a temperature more than a normal range. I put the answer over here already, which is he might have a fever. He probably have a fever. He probably under an extremely hot temperature. Okay, so another 1 mark for you. Easy, yeah? Easy peasy. Okay, so now you have 1, 2, 3. So another 2 marks left in these sections. The next questions. I saw a thermometer over there and 2 marks over there. Okay, a lot of questions having a troubles in order to answer a question more than 1 mark. Why? Because they only provide 1 point. Remember guys, 1 mark, 1 point. 2 point, 2 mark. Okay, 2 mark. Okay, alright. So, what is the most appropriate thermometer to use when the COVID-19 epidemic is spreading right now? Now, what thermometer is suitable to avoid contact, to avoid COVID-19 spread up? Okay, so we in this particular chapter, we learn 4 types of thermometer. The first thermometer, the longest thermometer, which is a lab thermometer. Okay, laboratory thermometer. Okay, and the second thermometer, I believe that all of you used this thermometer before. We call this thermometer as a clinical thermometer or thermometer clinic. And the third one, this one not suitable for you, guys. You are 17 years old, so this is not suitable for you. This is only for less than 3 months old baby. You are not baby anymore. You are big baby already. So this is we call as a rectal thermometer. The name itself indicate how to use the thermometer, which is you have to put the thermometer inside the baby rectal in order to get the accurate reading of the body temperature of the baby. Okay, and the fourth one, this one, during the pandemic last time, we are using this a lot. Whenever you want to enter any shop, you want to enter even school, you have to scan yourself. Sometimes you put your palm over the thermometer. So what kind of thermometer is called? Okay, so this is a technology of thermometer that using the infrared thermometer. So this is so called an infrared thermometer. So a lot of people are using this infrared thermometer during the pandemic to avoid in contact. Actually, I give you the answer already. Okay, let's see. What is the most appropriate thermometer? Of course, number 4. Just now, it was an infrared thermometer. Okay. So, if you were to write this answer, you only got 1 mark. Teacher, how can I get another 1 mark? Because this one is 2 mark. Remember, 1 mark, 1 point. 2 mark, 2 point. So the other point that you can provide, why? This is the second question actually, guys. Why? Why we were to use this infrared thermometer? Okay, so we were to use this infrared thermometer. The reason is to avoid contact, in order to make sure that we doesn't spread the COVID-19 virus. So this is the first answering technique for you. Stay tuned for the second video for the next answering technique. Thank you.